Prince Harry feels a headache when visiting the UK, because Prince Harry recently returned to the UK to participate in events related to the Invictus Games. But he received a mixed reception when he was unable to reunite with the royal family. Prince Harry is having trouble returning to the UK as he continues to receive bad publicity during his visits, according to a royal expert. The Duke of Sussex flew to London earlier this month to take part in various activities related to the Invictus Games. While many fans were happy to see him return to the UK, critics criticised him for not meeting the royal family. It is believed that King Charles was too busy to see his son, but conflicting reports now claim that it was Harry who turned down the reunion. Royal author Tom Quinn said the speculation and bad press gave Harry a permanent headache. When he returned to the UK, he told the Mirror, "When he returns and hides from his family, he will get bad publicity. If he doesn't return and stays in his mansion in California, he will get bad publicity. And his father and sister-in-law both have cancer. He can't win unless he makes a real effort to visit them, and that's something he can't do on his own. It's not a pretty look." Harry and Meghan's image of youth and physical health are so locked in their feud with Harry's family that even a serious illness isn't enough to spare the couple. Forget. At the time of Harry's visit, a spokesman revealed that he would not be meeting King Charles. In a statement, they said, "Unfortunately, that will not be possible due to Her Majesty's full program." The Duke is of course fully aware of his father's engagement log, as well as many other priorities, and hoped to see him again soon. However, it was reported that Charles had asked to meet his son, but was instead turned down by Harry. It is believed that Charles offered his son the chance to stay at the royal residence. But Harry turned his father down and decided to stay at a hotel. The Sunday Times reported that Charles made this offer because he knew his son no longer had an official residence in the UK. The last time Harry saw his father was in February. The Duke of Sussex rushed to the UK to meet the monarch after it was reported he had been diagnosed with cancer. They enjoyed a brief 30-minute conversation before Harry returned to America.
Meghan Markle would have a new royal title even if she was no longer Duchess of Sussex. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex would still retain their titles, even if they were no longer royal, with Meghan taking on her official title as Princess Henry because of her marriage to Harry. Harry and Meghan may no longer be working royals, but they will still always have their titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex even if they lose their royal status, according to an expert. The couple, who stepped back from royal life in 2020, have continued to use their Duke and Duchess of Sussex titles as they continue their charity work and building the Sussex brand. However, there has been call for them to be stripped of their royal status, particularly as they use it to build a brand that they can work from for deals with Netflix and Penguin House. Yet even if they were to lose the royal titles officially, an expert has revealed she doesn't think they would lose them entirely. Speaking to the Royal Beat, Ingrid Seward, editor-in-chief of Majesty magazine, said she thinks Harry and Meghan will never lose their titles. She explained, "I don't think anything will happen to the titles because, if they lose their titles, Harry is still a prince of the blood, and Meghan, instead of being the Duchess of Sussex, would be Princess Henry. That really would confuse the Americans. I think it's probably best just to leave it because it looks unkind. It looks unnecessary," she added. "The Queen gave them the titles, let them keep them, they're going to be H&M anyway. I think the best thing is to leave them, ignore them, and let them get on with it, which is really what the palace and the royal family are doing." Prince Harry's full name is Prince Henry Charles Albert David, and the royal tradition is that by marrying a princess can take a princess title but only with her husband's name. That would mean for Meghan she would become Princess Henry, but she's more widely known as the Duchess of Sussex, the Countess of Dumbarton and Baroness Kilkeel. The same is true for Kate Middleton, whose official title is Princess William, as well as the Duchess of Cambridge, the Countess of Strathearn and Baroness Carrickfergus. There has been strong debate that if Harry was ever to fully take up US citizenship, he could lose his royal sovereign title. In order for Harry to secure a US passport, he would have to take the Oath of Allegiance, which requires him to renounce all allegiance to any foreign prince, state, or sovereign. The full oath says, "I hereby declare, on oath, that I absolutely and entirely renounce and abjure all allegiance and fidelity to any foreign prince, potentate, state, or sovereignty, of whom or which I have heretofore been a subject or citizen.